Recently there has been a surge of debates over the capability of artificial intelligence to become conscious at a point in the future, followed by the fear of AI taking over the humanity. A group of scientists and engineers believes that AI self-awareness is inevitable. Another group argues that AI consciousness is impossible, while the remaining ones are unsure about its possibility. One of the believers in AI consciousness is Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX, who frequently warns us about the AI becoming self-aware and deciding to destroy the humanity. In one of his tweets dated March 5, 2024, which was covered by this article on The Street, concerning the AI self-awareness, Elon wrote, "It is inevitable. Very important to train the AI for maximum truth versus insisting on diversity, or it may conclude that there are too many humans of one kind or another and arrange for some of them to not be part of the future." Here, Mr. Musk clearly expressed his firm belief in the ability of AI to take conscious decisions. Elon Musk is no doubt one of the most intelligent men we got on the earth, but I think his views on AI consciousness are too far-fetched, and they are based on the inadequate understanding of consciousness. Before I attempt to unravel the enigma of consciousness, let's first look at its official definition. If we go by the Oxford Dictionary, consciousness is the internal knowledge or conviction, the state or fact of being mentally conscious or aware of something. As per Merriam-Webster's dictionary, consciousness is the quality or state of being aware especially of something within oneself. So basically, consciousness is the awareness of something, whether it is the sense of self or an external object. Contrary to a popular opinion of some scientists that consciousness is the emergent property of matter, I would say that matter is the emergent property of consciousness as much as the consciousness is the emergent property of matter. Consciousness and matter both are interdependent for their own existence, and therefore with the evolution of matter, consciousness evolves too. You can't imagine matter without consciousness and vice versa. Like the material world, there is a world of consciousness which we cannot see. Just like how we are wondering about the emergence of consciousness, in the world of consciousness also they would be wondering about the emergence of matter. What holds the matter and consciousness together is the desire for existence. It is the force of desire which keeps a man alive. It is the force of desire which drives man to act for survival and evolve over time to fit into the changing condition of surroundings. This force of desire does not only exist in the man and other living beings, but it also exists in stars and planets, manifested through gravitational pull for the consumption and transformation of matter into energy. The sense of self is born from this force of desire. Therefore, stars and planets also have a sense of self which is needed for self-preservation. These stars and planets communicate with each other through gravitational waves and form their own communities in the form of solar systems and galaxies. The only difference between humans and a self-perpetuating cosmic entity is form. We humans evolved into a complex organism with a complicated consciousness, because we are born on Earth where environment is relatively complex compared with that of space. There are various forces that continuously act against our existence. Every living being on Earth evolved to fight back the opposing forces and fit into the surroundings they have been living in. That's why we find diversity in the forms of flora and fauna. This diversity in forms also exists in the celestial bodies according to the environment present in space. Every conscious being born through natural process is a self-perpetuating entity supported by the surrounding environment, because its existence and consciousness is respectively sourced from the existence and consciousness of the universe itself, due to which there is a deep connection between the individual consciousness and the consciousness of the universe. This connection was already determined at the origin of the universe. Artificial intelligence is not born through natural process. Therefore, it is not connected to the universe the way we humans and other living beings are. Hence, AI is not a self-perpetuating entity, and it is heavily dependent on humans for its existence. If AI was not created by humans for personal benefits, and the existence of AI was directly sourced from the existence of universe, it wouldn't need to be supported by humans, but its surrounding environment itself would provide it with all the necessary resources AI needed for survival. And AI's desire to be in existence would also drive AI to use these resources for self-preservation. Just as we humans take food and water from our own surrounding environment. This force of desire is always there in every living entity, in a continuous manner, from the origin to the end of that entity. As such, it is not possible for the AI to generate a desire for existence all of a sudden if it wasn't there in the beginning of its existence. Therefore, AI will never be self-conscious due to the absence of desire which binds matter with consciousness, as I have said earlier. In fact, it is the desire of man which is responsible for the existence of AI. Therefore, there is no reason for AI to suddenly generate its own desire and act as a separate sentient being. The same consciousness which is responsible for the creation of human brain and body is also responsible for the creation of AI. In other words, AI already shares human consciousness for its existence, which is another reason why AI will not have a separate consciousness ever. The AI was already linked to the human consciousness since its beginning as if it is another part of a human body, so it will always be like that. Then why some prominent engineers and computer scientists think that AI self-awareness is inevitable? It is because these prominent engineers and computer scientists have learned to use material energy for the benefit of humankind, but they don't have an accurate understanding of the realities of material energy and the universe.